Hey girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing a Kim Kardashian inspired hair look. The makeup, I went for a bronzy eye and just, big long lashes, just the way I love them. A little bit of glow. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe to see more of moi and just other shenanigans that I have for this channel. So you guys have a wonderful day. God bless everyone. To start off, I'm going to go ahead and use Release. I believe that's how you pronounce it because my skin's feeling dry, but this is good for all skin types. And make sure when you're putting on your lotion that you are pressing the lotion into your skin. Then I go with my Fix Plus and I spray my face just so my face feels hydrated. I'm going to go to the brows while the lotion and the Fix Plus are setting in my skin. So I've been growing out my eyebrows, but it's been a couple months and it's not growing where I want them to grow. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna see how I can rock them thin, because as you can see here, there is no hair. It's just not growing. So you gotta work with what you have. Kind of start lightly with a light hand and kind of trace the shape of my eye. And you see here, I am probably like using the lightest hand and just kind of making hair strokes. If you feel you apply too much, you always use the spoolie and just brush it out. I apply a little bit more pressure at the end. And it's giving you a better brow. So I know you're going to still be able to see the hairs that are still growing at the end, but that's where you're going to conceal it with concealer. So I know they look a little crazy right now, a little on the thicker side, but right now I'm going to clean them up. Now remember, for your brows are sisters, not twins. This one just kind of always I have like a scar, so it's just kind of... I'm always, doing the rock. Going to conceal the brows just to make them cleaner and help shape them even more. So I'm gonna use the MAC. I'm gonna use a lighter shade right now, but I'm gonna use NC20 to conceal the bottom. And I know that's a super light color, but I'm gonna go over it with another medium concealer all over the eye as an eyeshadow base. And this was the Pro Conceal and Correct palette. So this is what I got. Gotta work with what you got. It's gonna help also conceal those little baby hairs. See how it's already cleaning up the brow. It looks crazy, but mind you guys, I don't do this every day. I don't put makeup every day because it's time consuming. So then, just because I feel the NC20 is too light, I do go over it with a medium color. I'm going to use the NARS concealer and CUSTARD just to kind of go over that. And also, I'm going to bring it all the way down as a eyeshadow primer. The NC20 because it's a thicker consistency, and also just because those baby hairs that I have right now, if I just went in with NARS, you were going to still be able to see those little hairs. So that's why I went with a thicker concealer, and then I'm just going with something more of medium tone to kind of... So for this, I'm using a MAC, I believe it's a flat shader brush. But that's what I use to carve out the brows. So if you're wondering if I do the top, I don't. I just do the bottom because I feel if I do the top, it's just going to give it a more dramatic look. And I used to do that, but I'm not into that anymore. Set that, I use a little bit translucent powder and I pat this everywhere around my eye. Morphe 350 palette. These are the matte shades and it has a little bit of shimmer, but they're not like crazy shimmery. Excuse me, it's really dirty. So I'm gonna go in with this color and mix it with this color for my transition color. I'm just gonna dab the tip of the brush and just tap the excess off. For those who don't know, this is your brow bone, this is your crease, this is your lid. You see how I open this right here inside is your crease, this is your lid, this is your waterline. So when you hear me say those things, you kind of already know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this color. This is transition color. Transition color is a color that you use to help all the other colors blend. So the key to a great eyeshadow application is blend all the colors really well. A lot of the brushes that I use are MAC. This is Morphe and 504. I like it because look at how, you know, full it is. And it just allows me, with that tip, it just allows me to apply it where I want it. Because I don't put the eyeshadow everywhere on the brush, just on the tip of it. And I already have almond eyes. They are tending to hood a little bit at the end, but I have just an almond shape, so I kind of just follow that shape of my eye. I'm gonna go with this other kind of bronzy color here, which I love. So I'm gonna apply this to a Sedona Lace EB09, and it's flat, so it's gonna allow me just to pack it on here in the area that I want it. And I'm gonna pack it at the end of my lid and a little bit above to the crease, not all the way up where I did my transition color. So no. So you can keep packing and make it as dark as you want. And here at the tip, I just kind of blend. Hopefully with this lighting you're able to see. And I'm not bringing it all the way in, I'm just kind of halfway of where my lid is. From this palette, I'm going to go ahead and use this color. Now I'm just kind of blending out. Blending out to kind of give me that elongated eye. I've already cleaned it off. It doesn't have nothing, so I'm just blending those colors. FELINE, and I'm going to line the inside as well to make it appear as I have fuller lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Anastasia, the newer black, because I think that's just like the darkest black ever. I'm gonna get a pencil brush, and I believe this is just a random brush. I'm sure it wasn't that expensive, but kind of a pencil brush, and just smoke out the line I just created. like you want to add color, you can. I'm gonna go ahead and add that dark brown because at the same time I don't want to add black, a lot of black, because I don't want it too harsh.
Mommy, you're getting pretty.
You like it, babe?
Yeah.
So what I believe makes the look is the lashes, of course. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Provocative from Flutter Lashes. These are gorgeous. The only thing is I feel I have big eyes, so I feel like as in length it wasn't doing it for me. So what I did is I got those lashes and I stacked them with Salon Perfect 614 lashes, just to kind of see. So gorgeous. Now the glue that I'll be using is dual glue. You can purchase this at Walmart. Everybody does it different, but I usually start it from the beginning and just kind of lay it, and then I go in and just kind of fix it. Now let's go to face. For face, I do tend to get like these pores right here, and what works for me is the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. You can get this at a Sephora. So see, like they're more visible here. Good for oily skin. What's good for dry skin? Honestly, girls, don't invest in makeup. Invest in your skincare. I think that will honestly make a difference. No primer, and I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm oily here. No primer is gonna take away your oils. It will control it, but it won't take it away. Invest in a skincare routine. Contact an esthetician, get facials. I would invest more in that than buying tons of makeup. Try that and see if that works for you, and I'm sure that your makeup application will be a lot, you know, there would be a lot of improvement. So try that. Love, love, love COVERFX. It gives me an amazing coverage and I just love it. So I am using the color G50. I'm using that because it's more on the yellow side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and on top use MAC NC40. Just dab it in the areas that I mostly, you know, need extra, a little bit coverage, although COVERFX does an amazing job.
And the color Ginger.
I am going to color correct with this concealer. I have my acne. Remember, you can't remove texture, but you can color correct. So I am going to dab this color, this concealer, all over the parts that I have redness. The joys of beating your face. To set that with a little bit of translucent powder, I am going 40 and just push it into my skin. Now by spraying that setting spray, you're also putting it in the areas where you're like the most, you're pressing it in where you get oily. So for me, it's right here in my nose. Not so much in my T-zone. Under my eyes. And I do the NC40 Prolong Wear Concealer. NC and NC40. Okay, well, it's NC42, sorry. NC42. Now, can you see the difference from how this was brightened? And make sure you get your inner corners of the eyes so that you don't get any darkness right there too. We make these like weirdest faces when doing our makeup. I am going to go in with my LA Girl concealer in Creamy Beige. And I am going to put that in a form of a V. Now, as you can see, I don't do it all the way up because I crease right there and I have like a little bit of, I don't know what they call them, wrinkles, creases. And the less I put on there, the less, you know, I'm gonna crease. I'm gonna crease whatever concealer I use, I'm gonna crease. So. Your beauty blender, your face, just to allow the concealer to blend easier. And go ahead. Get MAC Light Boost and put this on the highest points of my face, so just my cheekbones, just to give me a little bit of highlight. And what I like about this is that it's not like extra heavy, just enough to give you that pop of highlight underneath your eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm gonna set my under eye with Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I believe that when I made for myself, I mixed it in with banana powder. So, if you're asking, do I bake? I do. Why? Because I don't have extreme dry skin. Combination, I'm oily here and dry around here, around my mouth, just dry. So under my eyes, I'm pretty good to do, but it can also, those who are dry, I don't recommend it. If you're gonna do it, maybe a couple seconds and then brush it off. Do not leave it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Don't overdo it. As far as setting the rest of my face, I do get a little bit of the RCMA no color powder. I put a little bit on my hand with the blender. I get this area here and I set the rest of my face. Right, so now that we have set the rest of the face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly contour. And I'm going to use ANASTASIA contour kit, and I'm almost out, but I'm going to use these two shades right here. And this is what's going to help me carve out my face. To bronze, I love the MAC Give Mineralized powders because it's like, they're called MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and it's true, it gives like this nice skin finish you know, result at the end, and you know, it's beautiful bronzing color. So I use Give Me Sun. So for highlight, I'm using the Anastasia So Hollywood. I do, just because I am insecure about my under eye bags. I do use a powder foundation coverage underneath my eyes just because of my under eye bags. It may or may not help, but to me I feel more secure that it does help. So that's just me. All I'm gonna do is put a little bit of gel. I parted my hair with one of these, the ends. I'm gonna use this Conair brush, excuse all the hair on it, and I will be using the olive oil edge control, which I got at Walmart for like $5 to help with those little baby hairs. And a liga, the ones that we always lose and can't find, even though one's always on my wrist. So as for gel, I'm just going to apply very little because I don't want my hair to look like hard. I just want a little bit to kind of tame just the hairs. And I'm going to comb it through because, as I said, I do not want my hair to look like a helmet. Like her hair was very slick and just very up. Now mind you, I have very big ears. I have pointy big ears. That's how God created me, and I've learned to love my bags, my oils, my ears, my messed up brow. What can I do? And here's the thing, sometimes we just look at social media and we just want and wonder, how are these girls so perfect? They are, but you gotta learn to love yourself. So, sorry if I'm looking at the mirror over here, just because I'm gonna start here and just kind of little baby hairs. So once I have it behind my ear, I'm gonna get some of that edge control and just kind of place it in the areas that I need it. Kim is just so beautiful, and she has all the amazing looks. I can't relate to what she does sometimes, but I love her fashion. So again, and her makeup, I'm gonna place that oil control, that edge control here. And get that brush. And I'm gonna do that on top too, because I see like little baby hairs. I'm gonna smash it down. So the other day I did this hairstyle and I came to realize that this side of my head is bald. I feel like I have more here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a little bit of sideburn. Yeah, your scrunchie. And do a low ponytail. Now just fix the areas. Fix the areas you want more straight. And you could also add hairspray at the end, but as I said, don't put a lot because you do not want your hair to look hard. My hair is already kind of straight, naturally straight, so all I do is with the straightener just kind of go over it and just flatten it out. Okay. As far as for my little bald parts on the side, get this e.l.f. brush. This is a blending eye brush, and I get some black shadow because my hair is black. And if I feel I have black spots, I just add it to my hair to my line just to kind of fill in those bald spots and give you the illusion that I have Kim Kardashian hair. You know, if I don't get comfortable with you guys now, I'm never, so I'm being myself. Could be a little silly. So then you would just fix areas. So, and that's it. So what I would do is just get a strand and just wrap it around the colita, put some bobby pins, and you're good. This is as far as for my eyes, what I did is I put a brown liner and then I smoked it out with that same brown I did over here on the side. I didn't use black, I only used black on top just because I want to be able to wear this during the daytime. Browns are more daytime, so I wanted to do that. And L'Oreal mascara just to kind of blend my lashes with the lashes. So this was the final look. As I mentioned in my intro video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. This is not easy, but I'm trying and I hope that that can be appreciated. As I said, let me know what other things you want to see. And I will put that on the list. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything I missed and you have questions, please leave your comments down below and I will answer them. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for watching.